Hello YouTube, Baraki3 here, back with another kickin' action figure review. Now this action figure review is another part of the Collect and Connect anti-monitor that I'm building. A friend picked this up for me. Found it for $15 because they're going for $20 now at comic book stores because it's a past wave and they're rarer and in demand and stuff. But yeah, it's the Sinestro Scarecrow from DC Universe Classics. Pretty neat. So let's take a look at the box. Alright, here we have the box for the Scarecrow. Please excuse all the Pokemon stuff that's everywhere. I'm preparing for a tournament. I'm on a team. And yeah, it's pretty nice. Basic box, really. DC Universe up top. That's Superman, Green Lantern, Batman, Flash, Aquaman, and other heroes scattered throughout there. Like I can see Firestorm and Martian Manhunter and Red Tornado. And just kind of in the background, there's Power Girl over there. Favorite heroine. And you see you got Scarecrow in there. Cool. Lantern. Collect the Connect piece down in the bottom. Classics right there. The Sinestro symbol. That's pretty cool. Sinestro Scarecrow. Wave 17. Figure 2. Now let's take a... Oh, sorry. Look at the bottom. Copyright crap. Sides. Nothing. This side. Collect and Connect figure piece. Right leg. Back of the box. Heroes and villains from the DC Universe. And a picture of him kind of posed a little creepy. Biography. I don't know if you can read that. Just pause it and read it if you want to. And statistics. I don't think you can read those. Sorry. And then Wonder Woman. Starts to fire Wonder Woman. The next one I want. Because she has the torsos. So. And then I just got Scarecrow. Flash is the one I had first. I have the White Lantern variant of the Black Lantern Hal Jordan. I need the Lex Luthor and the Indigo Atom. That's a Orange Lantern Lex Luthor. So yeah, pretty cool. Now let's open this dude up. And here he is, folks, the DC Universe Classics Sinestro Scarecrow. Yeah, he appeared in Blackest Night, one of my favorite storylines of all time. And he has a accessory, this Sinestro lantern to charge his ring with. Oh. Yeah, I think the DC Direct lanterns are made so much better than the DC... No, I'm sorry, swap that. The DC Universe Classics lanterns are way better than the DC Direct lanterns. The DC Direct lanterns, the handles just like fall out, they pop out. And these just look more like the comic book. The other ones seem smaller, you know. I'd show you, but I have my blue one packaged away for my Saint Walker. I'm trying to forget about his existence. just kidding. I have him right here. I love my Saint Walker. Even though he's not that good of a figure. But anyways, moving on. He also comes with a Collect and Connect piece. The right leg of the anti-monitor. I'm trying to build him. All of him, yes. Really cool. Nice articulation. Very well sculpted. Ankle pivot. Not something we see often on a DC Universe Classic, but hey, whatevs. Leg. But yeah, he's a really neat figure. So let's start this review, eh? I'm ready for some reviewing. I always start with detail and paint job. As you can see here, his detail and his paint are pretty great. Let me just show you this real quick here. Let me snag this lantern, set it out of the way. Or, you know, I'll show you the lantern first. Looks exactly like it does in the comics, blah, blah, blah. There's a little bit of paint scuffing on it for some reason. Probably because it was surrounded by so much plastic, and I popped it out instead of cutting it out, because I don't know where my action figure cutting scissors are, which are these tiny little, like, fishing line cutters, so I have to use these big honking things, and I'm afraid to use them, because I think I'm going to cut something that I'm not supposed to cut, you know. I mean, these things are sharp. They could shear this freaking handle off. They're that tough. But yeah, I love the lantern, and it is articulated like this. See? But yeah, it has a nice shine to it. It shines, which is great. Now the actual figure, as you can see here, he's actually done really, really well. One of the best in the line so far. I think his hat looks really cool. I'd wear a hat like this. It's a really nice hat. It has some straw coming out the top. His face just looks plain scary. I know it was hard to see because of the shadow it casts and stuff, but yeah, really scary face. almost as scary as the DC Direct one. They're both so well detailed, especially the face under the mask, you know? The teeth right there. Oh, it's nasty looking. And then under there, yeah, these cords are actually sculpted. And you know what else is sculpted? His Sinestro core symbol is sculpted on there. Really nice. Although, I think it looks a tidbit sloppy. The paint job looks a little sloppy. There's some yellow where it's not supposed to be. But I like that they took the time to sculpt it there. That's really, really cool. Here's his muscles. A really nice shiny looking belt. Detailed and painted all the way around, as you can see. Really cool. Nice boots. Cool looking boots there. I like his boots. And this coat's actually really cool. It bends inwards like that because that's how he's packaged. He's packaged with it like sticking between his legs like a frightened dog. And I'm not really digging that, the way it's stuck now. But I guess I can like pull it out. I can get it out. It's already come out some because it was like that, and now it's like this. So it's already out some because I was trying before I started filming again. But yeah, it's actually not just a painted line there. It's sculpted. You can feel it. This is out farther than this. This is a sculpted thing here, and his popped collar is sculpted really well. I like the wrinkles and whatnot in the coat. I'd wear this coat. Except they don't look that good in yellow, so. And then, oh, Christ! That was weird. He's gonna sculpt it all under there. His arms look really great. I love his sleeves. They look wonderful. And his gauntlets look amazing. They're actually kind of shiny. They shine a bit. And the silver rivets or whatever definitely shine. The hands are amazing. Look at these suckers. They're just sculpted so that they're like, "Erg, we're really scary and creepy. Black Lantern Azrael ain't got nothing on us." You get that if you read Blackest Night, which you totally should have, or should right now. Go read it right now. But yeah, it's really great here because look, see, it's darker at the bottom of the hand, like where the coat comes out. Kind of looks like straw, and then his glove here is not as bright, but you see the joint here is actually painted dark like the bottom so that it doesn't stick out like the hand, because lots of figures like this would normally be bright like the hand right there, but it's not. It's dark. Really excellent. So the detail on this guy is very, very well done. Now how about some articulation? Alright, we got the head here, up and down, kind of ball joint. Would go 360, but the coat kind of hinders it, you see? But you don't really need to go 360, so whatever. I kind of got these ball joints in the arms, you know. Really cool. Oh, something I forgot to mention, his ring looks very, very excellent. I can make out the entire Sinestro core symbol, which is great. Ball joints here, you know. Double bend in the elbow here, double joint. 360 on the hand. Wrist articulation. Pretty cool. And then he has an ab crunch. Ab crunch here. Waist articulation. Kind of creaky. He's been sitting in a hot vehicle for like 2 or 3 days, so yeah. And his legs go forward, out to the side pretty far. And then he has a knee articulation, double jointed knee. He has this thigh articulation right here. And then he has just this up and down foot articulation, and he does have peg holes, yes. Very good. They're big peg holes too. Look at them. They kind of look big. Maybe it's just the yellow that makes them look big, but yeah. Several points of articulation, making him look pretty darn awesome. So, now that we've got articulation, paint job, detail, and all that stuff out of the way, how about we do some size comparisons? Alright, here are the size comparisons. Here's other figure in his wave, Blue Lantern Flash. Yeah, he's a little bit taller than Flash. He's thinner and taller, kind of like my Sinestro, that I don't have Sinestro here to compare. Instead I have the Hal Jordan from the 2-pack that I got the Sinestro in. He's actually a good bit taller than Hal Jordan, which I find weird. I figured Hal Jordan would be equal height, if not even a little taller. And, of course, we have Black Lantern Superman in the back. I think he scales better with Black Lantern Superman than either of the two DC classics here. He scales better with that direct back there. And then there's the Bucky Captain America from the Return to Marvel Legends, who he doesn't really scale up well with at all. Bucky's also got his legs farther apart, and he's kind of crouched, because that's the only way I can get in the stand. So let's take him away and replace him with GMK Godzilla from Bandai Creations. Yeah, I know it's kind of a weird comparison, but lots of my viewers collect kaiju, so I figured I'd just show him next to a kaiju, just so you know what he looks like next to your kaiju if you put him there. Also, because I want to make a shout out to my friend Mr. DC Comic, check out his channel if you like. Yeah, he needs to get one. He likes superheroes and stuff, but look, Mr. DC Comic, you need to get yourself a kaiju. A kaiju, bro. Kaiju are where it's at. Kaiju are cool. Kaiju are hip. And kaiju are about to make a major comeback when Legendary Pictures comes out with that Godzilla movie, if it's any good, which I hope it is. But yeah, you should get a Godzilla. I recommend this Bandai Creations GMK. I don't know if you have access to a Toys R Us, but they're currently carrying him, so hop on over there. Yeah, I mean, they're on the wave after his reissue now. It's the reissue figure, but hey, you can still get him. There's plenty of them there. So, yeah, he scales up well with the Superman, but not so well with the DC Universe Classics. All in all, I'm proud to say that I have the DC Universe Classics Sinestro Core Scarecrow in my collection. He's really nice. Detail is great. I love the detail. Even though his symbol on his chest is a little messed up, it is actually sculpted, which sort of makes up for it in my opinion. Also, I'm not too crazy about his little necktie there covering part of it. I'd really like to see it, you know. But hey, whatever. Kind of adds to the character, you know. Love the hat. The ring is done very well. I love his gauntlets. His hands are really cool, except for the fact that he cannot really hold this lantern. Because, I mean, if you want to just dangle it from his hand, well, there's not enough room for his hand to fit in between the top of the lantern and the actual handle. So that actually poses as a problem. His articulation's really good. I wish he had an ankle pivot for, you know, posing and stuff, but I don't really expect DC Universe Classics to have an ankle pivot. I mean, they're not Marvel Legends after all. But still, he's a really great figure. I give him a 4 out of 5. He'd probably get a 5 out of 5 if he could hold his lantern. The paint on his symbol was a little bit better, and he scaled up better with the rest of the DC Universe Classics figures. I'm glad he scales up well with the Superman here, but that doesn't really do much good. But yes, I'm very proud to have this figure, and I highly recommend picking him up. And that's one step closer to my anti-monitor. And when I get him, I'll do a review of him, and I will see you guys later.